How y'all doing? Good evening, good evening, good evening. Y'all come on in, man. Come on in, man. Let's see if we can get some people on here, bro. Share this thing out, man. Let's see if we can get some people on here. How y'all doing? Hopefully everybody's doing well. We about to get through this COVID thing, man. We about to get through this COVID thing. How y'all doing? All right. So, hopefully everybody's having a good evening. And we doing okay. Good evening to those who are tuning in. I appreciate y'all. Thank you. Share this out if you want to, if you need to. We got a couple people on. Let's see if we can get about, I don't know. We're gonna get a couple of views. Let's see if we can get a couple of views tonight. Let's share this thing out, man. So let's see if we can get this thing going like we're supposed to. I got on my Easter white tonight, so got my Easter white on and feeling real good, man. How was everybody doing? Hopefully everybody's getting those shots. Get your shots, man. I know people talk about, I ain't getting that shot, I ain't getting that shot. I ain't laying up in the hospital bed, I ain't laying up in the hospital bed. That's the way I look at it. So I got my shot, I'm free, and I'm wearing the hell out that mask. So anyway, we ain't gonna talk about it. Roger Hightower, how you doing, bro?
Hey, Raj.
We got those 2 shots. Me and the wife went and got those 2 shots, man. We feeling better. I ain't gonna lie, we got the Pfizer shot. That second shot had me a little woozy, but I came up out of it. I was good. So I feel good about those shots, man. Get those shots, man. If y'all ain't getting nothing else, man. Share this out. Tell your people that you own right now. Go ahead and share it out. Tell people that, hey, hop on, let's check this out. We got something real special tonight. So one of the things we're gonna do this weekend, we got the fair here in Frisco at the market. So we're gonna be at the fair on extended hours this weekend. That's gonna be really, really nice. So we'll be out there until about 10 o'clock. So we're gonna have the stuffed turkey legs going. We're gonna have the barbecue going, and we're gonna be feeding the people over at the fair. Y'all come on out. If you feel like you wanna come out to the fair, bring the fam, man. It's supposed to be good weather. This rain gonna pass. We're gonna have some good weekend weather this weekend. So y'all come on out, man, to the Frisco Fresh Market, to Two Bones Barbecue, man. The little soft launch of our stuffed turkey legs is killing. We appreciate y'all who have come out and had them. There's one lady came out and bought 6, and we were like, you want 6 by yourself? She said, no, I got people at home. But anyway, we appreciate that. All right, Andrea, how you doing, sweetie? Tell Greg I said, what's up?
Hey, Andrea.
Where the shots at? We need some shots. Yeah, we need some shots going, and then we need to pour up a little wine. I know First Lady got her wine going, so we're going to, this is a quick one tonight. I'm going to give her a little old bitty, no, she's shaking her head, no. So I'm going to give her a glass of wine, man. We're going to get this started. Chad got my wine. What Chad? Chad done got my wine. What you put in the chill, baby?
It's on the door.
Oh, okay. Chad got my wife hooked on this Stella Rosa green apple. If you ain't had this Stella Rosa green apple, get it. I'm trying to tell you, it's off the chain.
Hey, Mama. Hey, Ella.
Hey, Ella, man, how you doing? Hey, Mama. So Chad got my wife hooked on this Stella Rosa, man. And my wife just, every time we get ready to film, y'all don't see it, but we pouring it up tonight, man. So it's Stella Rosa green apple, man.
It's good.
If you ain't never had it, that's my baby wine. She got a nice. If the camera start going this way, y'all tell me, let me know so I know what's going on. Pour it for First Lady her glass. She got her look. She keeping that camera still, but she's sipping. So we cooking and sipping tonight, man. So we gonna cook and sip. So another thing we doing, man, is if you got friends and family that you want to just get together with and cook with, we have this virtual kitchen called Cook and Sip. We're gonna soft launch it, and we've done a couple. We done and we did very well on that. But if you got somebody you just want to join up with, and like they got paint and sip, we got Cook and Sip. So we virtually cook, send you the ingredients, or send you out to get the ingredients, and you cook with your friends, your family, your girlfriends, your sorority sisters, your fraternity brothers, and you just do what you got to do. Michael, what's going on from NYC, man? How you doing? But we got something very special.
Michael Woodridge is on, too.
Michael Woodridge, that's NYC right there. What's going on, baby? So look, I'm glad to see you feeling better, man. All right, so Weinberg, sorry. Michael, you know what I'm talking about. But look, Chad got my wife hooked on Stella Rosa.
Hey, Chad.
So y'all don't trust Chad. Chad's not to be trusted. So what we got tonight, man, we got something very special. We're going to grill some salmon steaks. And we're gonna make a very, very nice
Tuna.
lemon butter. Excuse me. Blah. We got some very nice tuna steaks. I eat tuna steaks that we gonna grill up. We gonna grill up. It's raining, so we can't grill. We're gonna sear them up real good, and we're gonna put them over a lemon butter sauce that's gonna be absolutely amazing. And then we got these potatoes that we're gonna put on. So without further ado, again, like I was saying, if you got some of your girlfriends or your family members and y'all just want to have a reunion and cook together virtually, so can't get together right now, let us know, man. We'll send y'all out a menu and get y'all cooking all together on virtual and you get to see everybody cooking. So look, here's what we got.
Ben said hello from Tifton.
Ben, what's going on? What's going on, team? What's going on? What's going on? Ben Max, what's going on, baby? How you doing? So look, we got these ahi tuna steaks. I'm gonna turn this up just a little bit more. We had it warm now, so I'm gonna turn my pot up, my pan up, so we can get that warm, get that hot. And we got these beautiful tuna steaks, man, that we just put into a marinade probably about an hour ago. Very, very, very nice. You can see them. We're gonna get those out here in a minute. But we got to put the star of the show on last. Right now, we took some fingerling potatoes and we put a little olive oil on them, and we're gonna get those going. So what I try to do?
What else is that on it?
We got some olive oil. We got some olive oil on these guys, and we got a little salt and some pepper. So we're gonna make these into a single layer, and we're gonna put these in the oven. This is gonna be our little. It's almost like a fish and chip, but we're doing it in a fancy way. You see, I got on my Easter white tonight, so this is these are fingerling potatoes. We just took them, and all we did was, and just so you know what we did, we took one of the fingerling potatoes, and you know, fingerling potatoes are very small, so we just took one and we sliced it in half. So 2 halves make a whole. See what I'm saying? So even though you may see a couple of these out here, they're just sliced in half. Like that's the half of this one right here. So it's just a half a potato, and we just put it in there like that. We're gonna make it single. We got the oven. We got the oven on about 450 to 425. Okay. So we're gonna let those bad boys get going. We should have put them in before we start talking. So we're gonna turn those up to about 450. We're gonna turn those up to about 450, man, and just let them go. We're gonna let them go for like 15 minutes. So if we're looking at the time right now, we're gonna check on them again in about 15 minutes. Because the tuna's gonna go so quick, we're gonna do the tuna, then we're gonna do the sauce, check on the potatoes, come back and make the sauce real nice. My wife gonna get a couple of sips of this wine that she on. Y'all gotta see this. But yeah. But we got some ahi tuna, man, that we done marinated a little bit. They like 1-inch steaks. Very nice looking. We just marinated them a little bit. Just like that.
What'd you use to marinate?
So we did this little, it's like a little soy marinade, soy sauce marinade. So we took a little soy sauce. We took some sesame oil. You can substitute olive oil if you want to. We took some salt, some pepper, a little garlic. Yes, indeed. So these are the salmon steaks. So we're going to put that right
Tuna.
there. Why I keep saying salmon? I'm so sorry. These are the tuna steaks. Excuse me. We can't cut and retake. This is live right here. So this is tuna right here. So we're going to get these bad boys going. Once we get these bad boys going, we're going to roll through with the rest of what we got to do tonight. So, all right. So we got our tuna steaks off the marinade. And we took just a little soy sauce, a little sesame oil, just a little garlic powder, some salt, some pepper. And we just made a little marinade. Really, really simple, and you can add a little sugar, white sugar. We add a little white sugar to it, and we're gonna get this going. So because these are wet, usually you want to do your tuna dry. So we're gonna brown these off. So we're gonna grill these off real nice. They look real good, and you can see the grain. Take a little fork. You can see the grain in there. All the seasoning right there. That's gonna be really, really nice. We're gonna do these real fast too. So. We're gonna get that going. So while we talking, let's go over here to the stove top, and we're gonna take about 2 teaspoons of olive oil. Okay, we're gonna take some olive oil. We're gonna let that get warm. Make sure you ain't touching this cast iron skillet while it's hot. So while it's getting hot, it's smoky right now. So that's real good. That's what we wanted at. And we gonna go over our ingredients while we letting that get that's warm. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna take some butter. Okay, we're gonna take a little butter, and we're gonna take 2 tablespoons of butter.
So you put olive oil and butter?
We're putting olive oil and butter in the pan. And so we're going to let that go around. It ain't going to burn the butter because the olive oil is going to protect the butter from burning, okay? And we'll come back and do another 2 tablespoons right now. So while we letting that go, and we got that in the pan, we're going to turn our little fan on so y'all, you know we got sensitive fire alarm right here. So we're going to take our tuna. We're just going to lay it in there. Just like that. Always lay it away from you so you don't catch that hot oil. Yeah, got that all good and ready. All right, so we got our tuna in there. We got it rolling. Every time I hear tuna, man, I think about my dude, AV up in AG. Up in New York comic, he tell this tuna joke that's off the chain, man. So, and mentioning, hey, if y'all got anybody in Colorado Springs, man, we got a comedy show in Colorado Springs coming up next month, man. Amazing, you know. Yeah, your boy getting back on the stage. He ain't never left. It's just COVID just killed everything. So we're gonna be in Colorado Springs, man. You got family up there, and then we'll be back in Atlanta, then we'll be in Tampa and Tallahassee. But we're gonna figure this thing out so everybody can come out though, man. So the comedy thing is coming back for sure. We about to do this. My wife's so happy. She done got tickets for every city. We ain't got the damn city. The show might get canceled. She done got all the tickets. That's a shame.
I'm on the plane.
That's what I'm saying. So we get back into the comedy scene. So we're going to let these go for like a minute and a half. Let me explain something to you about tuna. Tuna is actually done once you sear both sides. But because I live with Erica Prince, we got to thoroughly...
Babe.
We got to thoroughly cook this tuna.
Babe, don't do me like that.
I'm just telling you, who I'm living with, we living with Erica. We got to thoroughly cook this tuna. Roger, you know what I'm talking about, man. So I appreciate y'all, man. Look, I ain't looking at the screen, so if you're saying something, let me know. I'm going to come back and read the screen. We're going to get these right here, got these tuna right, man. A.G. White, man, every time I hear tuna, boy, look here. That dude have me dying. All right, so we're gonna let our tuna. This is mine, that's why I turned it faster, okay? But I know Erica gonna eat this one for lunch, and she gonna eat this one or that one tonight. So I'm gonna let her go a little bit longer on each side, okay? So these are our tuna. We're gonna let them get sear a little bit more, and we got it up high. We got it up high right now.
Ella said, "Cook it well done." That's right.
That's right. That's right. That's right. You gotta know who we dealing with. You don't know. Y'all don't understand what we
I
dealing
don't
with.
want no blood.
Honestly, that look like a boneless pork chop right there, don't it?
You heard what I said. We don't want no blood.
We don't want no
in
blood.
the tuna.
No. No black folks will get up and walk from the table. No, it's blood in there. I ain't eating it. But hey, man, we hopefully everybody's doing well, man. These are the tuna. We're gonna let this go a little. See, it done came all the way up. If you can tell right there, it went from brown to white right there. See right there? So that one is ready to be turned. You don't want it to come all the way through. This ain't catfish, this tuna. So that's a good color right there. Really good color coming up on these right here, man.
I don't think I've had tuna like this before.
You haven't had tuna like this? Oh, okay, cool. This is the
I've had
first time.
Star-kissed tuna.
No, wait, no, wait a minute. What in the world? Y'all don't send that to her. She talking about she done had in water or oil.
Both of
In water.
them. Both of them.
You know, so we're gonna let Erica's tuna go a little longer than what we normally would let the tuna go. So while we let the tuna do what it's gotta do, y'all just hold on 1 second. All right. So we got to put the tuna on something.
So Michael Weinberg said he hasn't tried cooking tuna in a cast iron. It reminds him of pork loin.
It does, right? It look like pork chops or pork loin, but it's
That's
actually
great.
tuna. Thank you, man. Thank you, bro. Up there in the NYC. So look, man,
That's yours.
that's mine. So I'm gonna go on and take mine off because I know how I want mine. And see, I know we're gonna have a person coming to the door here in a minute. So we're gonna leave these on a little bit longer than what I would normally.
Let's see the inside of yours.
I ain't gonna cut mine. I want mine to settle. I ain't gonna cut. I'll show you. It's gonna be really good. I'll cut mine when we get ready to do the what's the name, okay?
You can cut mine.
No, I ain't cutting yours. You'll be on camera tomorrow. I ain't eating that. You don't want that to happen. Okay. All right, guys. So look, you can kind of feel that it's really firm. Yeah. So you can tell that it's ready. It probably may not be Erica ready, but it's ready to go. And we can put these in a little later, a little bit more. But I don't want to burn them because I got to use this oil and this little setup we got right here. All right. So we're going to put them like that. And big boy, we're going to put you right there. Just like that. So we're going to sit these to the side. Okay? So we're going to turn this down to about 3 or medium. Turn that down. We're going to go ahead and we're gonna add the rest of our butter. So we took 4 tablespoons of butter, and then to cook the tuna with some olive oil. We're gonna put another 2 tablespoons. We're gonna turn it down a little bit, let it melt on its own. We're not gonna turn it and spin it and all this. Okay. All right. All right. So now we're gonna take our butter, and we got some onions over here. We're gonna put our onions in there with the butter. We're gonna just saute those guys up a little bit. All right. So we got some onions right here.
How much was that?
This is about a quarter of a cup of onions. All right. So alongside those onions, we're gonna saute those onions until they like almost translucent. I'm trying to get my little spoon. That's why I hopped off the camera. So we're gonna hit them onions up, man, until they get translucent, just like that. Real nice. Remember, we turned the heat down. So we got the butter going with the onions. There we go. There we go. We're gonna throw in our garlic. Woo woo! This live. Excuse me. Okay, so we're gonna take and add just a little bit of pepper in there. Just a little.
How much garlic did you just put in?
I just put in about 1/8 of a cup of garlic, and we're gonna put a little salt in there. Okay? So we're gonna let this go. Just like that. All right. And we didn't go over our ingredients because I was doing all that talking. But anyway. All right. We add our minced garlic, so I'm going back and forth because this is gonna go real fast, okay? So now that we got this going, got our onions translucent. We got our onions translucent now, so they're a little translucent right there. And then we got our garlic in there that's going real good, and we got on medium heat, which is really nice. All right. So we're gonna take and pour in our white wine. We got about a quarter of a cup of white wine. We're gonna pour that in, just like that. We're gonna get that white wine to going, like that. I'm going back and forth to the sink to put these cups up, so y'all just absolutely just let me.
You want me to stir it?
Oh, I get it.
No, I will.
All right. We got lemon juice in there. All right, so we got like 1/8 of a cup of lemon, just freshly squeezed lemon. I mean, like really like 3 tablespoons. You can go 2 to 3 tablespoons of just fresh lemon juice. I always like to come back, not cut a lemon in half. I always like to come back and add a little bit more lemon juice. Notice I cut the lemon in half, so all the seeds in my hand. Like I cut the sides off like that. Okay. So we get that to going, and that's a really nice looking sauce. Really nice looking sauce right there. There we go. The last thing we're gonna add because we didn't add a lot of it, we're gonna let it start coming to a boil. Want to start percolating in there. We want it to kind of reduce a little bit before we add our cream, heavy cream in there. So we had our garlic, we had our onions, we had our lemon juice, and now we're just gonna turn it up just a little bit. Now that we see the percolation going right there, see how it started to boil? We're gonna let it reduce a little bit. It's already warm. It's really hot, but you'll see it here in a minute. All right. So we got right at about we got about 1/2 cup of cream. Now that we got our boil going, we're gonna add that cream real slow. You don't have to just pour it in. You can just pour it in if you really want to, but you don't have to. We just wanted to add and get all this cream out of this bowl. Okay. All right. So now that we got this going, we're gonna let that lemon. We're gonna let that color. Woo. Yes. Yes. It's gonna be like a really nice beige color. We're gonna let it reduce down for that tuna. You can see everything that you need to see in there. Usually at this time we'll start letting it come to once it comes to a boil, or it start to percolate in the middle where the hot spots are here and here. Then we'll turn it down a little bit more and just let it go. So while we letting that go and letting that start come to a boil, we're gonna come back over it. Alright. So we have our little bowl right here. Now it's time to check on the potatoes. Gotta check on them potatoes. Look at them potatoes. Boy, them potatoes look good. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Alright. So we got our potatoes. So what we're gonna do that's a little different that y'all may not hardly ever see anybody do is we're trying to make sure our potatoes ain't sticky. So we're gonna put them right back in there. The bowl we pulled them in on, that's fine. The bowl we pulled them in there on, we just wanna make sure they all come off, just like that. All right, so here's what we're gonna do. Notice I always keep my little butter rag right here. So we're gonna take these potatoes. We're gonna put them right back in that olive oil bowl where we had the salt and pepper. Just like that. Boom. All right. Put that right there. So now, check this out now. Now this is a little hack I do. I mean, most people pull them all out the bowl and sprinkle them in there. I don't like to do that. So we're gonna put some more olive oil. Notice there was olive oil already in the bowl. We're gonna take our garlic. Fresh minced garlic. And then we're gonna take some Parmesan. Fresh shaved Parmesan. We're gonna put it in there. I take about 1/2 of a cup, okay? That's my little first part of it. So we got a cold bowl. Got the potatoes we mixing up. Notice the potatoes, they're almost done, but see, they're not coming apart. Okay, they're warm, but they're not coming apart. We don't want them to come apart. They're starting to melt the Parmesan on there and the garlic. So we're gonna take these and we're gonna add them right back in there, just like that. We're gonna let them go. So we're gonna make another single layer. So the Parmesan is all over all of them. Just like that. And we want to get all that out of the bowl. Okay? All right. Got that. So we take just a little bit, probably like 1/4 of a cup.
Mama said that already looked good.
Thank you. Take a little 1/4 of a cup. We already got salt and pepper on there, so we don't have to worry about it. And we got garlic on there, so we already good. So we're gonna take these and we're gonna put them right back in the oven. We're gonna take our butter sauce. Put these on the oven and let them go. All right. Come back over to the oven. Look at the color of that sauce. Mm-hmm. Oh! Whoa! Now look at the color of that sauce. Nice lemon butter sauce, man. Really nice. Really, really nice. So now, last but not least, you want to take a little parsley. Or you can take some chopped onions and put it in there at that time. Right now, we're going to just let it go for right now until we find the parsley flakes. My wife, you know, she told me before I got started, she said, "Babe, you got everything?" I said, So anyway, that's fine. So what we'll do is we take some, at the very, very end, we take about 1/2 tablespoon of chives, dried chives. Remember, dried chives. And we put them on there.
Or parsley.
You can do parsley too. I do chives myself. All right, so what we
Remind
gonna?
everybody what you're making again.
We are making I heat tuna with the lemon butter sauce and some garlic potatoes. All right, so here we go. Here we go. This is gonna be real, real nice. We're gonna let this go. I'm gonna leave it on 2. It's gonna start to percolate in the middle right there. When we get our little boil going, it's gonna reduce down. As you can see, it's already thickening up. It's got that beautiful color. We don't want to lose the color, so we want to turn it down. We don't want to burn it. So keep your heat low on this, and that's how we want it. That's what we wanted it. Okay. So now, here's the kick. All right. So we're gonna come back to our board. We got our plate. We're gonna put all these little things out here that we gotta wash up. Y'all ought to hear my wife after I get through. Now, who washing these dishes? We gonna play paper, rock, scissors? I chipped my little plate, so if y'all see anything, don't pay it no attention. All right. So we got our little plate right there. We're gonna come to the corner of the board. We're gonna take a few of these, just like that. Put them over there.
What is that? Green onion?
These are green onion. This is Gail's favorite right here. All right. So we're gonna cut these on a little slant bias like that. We don't need but a few of them. We don't need but a lot of them. So we got our plate. Boom, boom, boom. All right. So we got our plate. We got our tuna. Tuna. All right. So we're gonna grab one of our tuna steaks. And again, this is my tuna steak. So before we go any further, your boy Chef Mike Prince.
Chad said, "Don't cut your hand."
See, Chad? See? That's what bad luck people say. Bad luck people say that. People who just did weddings say stuff like that. Get a little wash to it. I always squeeze my lettuce. We got a little romaine lettuce right here, man. Nothing big. Just let's see it, Chris. Romaine. Okay. We're gonna take our lettuce like that. And I always fold my lettuce. I fold my lettuce like that. So we're gonna take our tuna. Again, guys, you're gonna be an expert when y'all get through messing with us, okay? So I take my tuna, I got my board. I'm on my board right there. This is your boy. This is your boy. Don't look. Don't jinx me, Chad. You got a real sharp knife. My wife ain't gonna eat that. That's why hers is. This is mine.
But tuna is supposed to be cooked like that.
It is. It is supposed to be cooked exactly like that. So we're gonna take our tuna. And we're gonna pick our tuna up, put it on this little back beauty rest mattress, just like that. And we're gonna take it and we're gonna push it back. Push it all back. Just like that. Push it back, till it's just like that. That little piece right there gonna be mine. All right. Oh, bad, oh, bad. Oh, bad. Just like that, baby. It's good. All right. So check this out. We know what we got in the oven. So we're going to dress up our tuna first before we do anything else. Now, here's the thing, guys. Most people, especially us black folks, and some white people, and not that we black and white, it's just, y'all don't like stuff that's pink. That's absolutely superb. Beautiful. It's pink. It ain't all the way red. We could have went a little lighter on it, but that's just how we did this tuna, okay? So, I got my little rag. I'm finna run over here and get this sauce. So now look. Stir it up one more time.
Ryan said, "You cooking for 4, or do I need to come by?" Ryan Les.
Oh, Ryan, what's going on, baby? You right next door, bro. Come on. So here's our sauce. Here's our sauce. So what we do is we take the sauce and we ladle it right over the tuna, just like that, okay? So, guys, we doing it big in here. Y'all don't understand. So now, remember, we had our little onions to the side. We're gonna take our onions and put them on top. Boom, boom, and boom, just like that, okay? We got our, our onions our potatoes that are ready to come out of the oven. Like that. So we're gonna take a few of those. Take a few of those. Ryan, you coming through, huh? So we got that. My wife is sipping that wine, y'all. My wife sipping that wine. You hear me? We got some fingerling potatoes, man, with some garlic. Excuse me. One didn't make the team right there. Got a nice bed of lettuce.
That looks good.
It does. It does. And what you do just to make sure you're good to go, you take a little bit of cheese, put it on the top of your potatoes that just came out. And last but not least, ooh, give me right. Last but not least, man, you pull that knife through, 2 little nice slices of lemon, boom, 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 just like that. Take those new two slices of lemon. You got one here, and you got one there. There we go. That's how we gonna do that. Okay. Here we go, man. Lemon butter sauce. We got tuna with the lemon butter sauce on a bed of lettuce, just in case you want something green to chew on. We have some garlic, Parmesan potatoes with some ahi tuna. So, like I said before, man, thank y'all. Thank you, LMA. Bertha, what's up, cuz? How you doing? Hopefully y'all like what you see. And it does. It's easy to make. And like I said before, this is something anybody could do. I'm going to have another frying pan over here. My wife going to cook up tuna a little bit more. But when I tell you this tuna, even the little small piece that I had, when I tell you this tuna is amazing, the thing that I always say is you always take the tip of it. And like I said, sometimes you have to try things. And even that little piece right there, see how pink that is? It's tuna. So it's already done. And you take and dip it in the sauce. Listen.
I wish I could put an emoji up there.
Listen. And those potatoes, absolutely amazing. The lemon is coming out of the sauce. The good thing about it is you can actually take, you can take the sauce and that bed of lettuce that we just put it on. Y'all almost made me cuss. Anyway, man, thank y'all for letting us come into your home. Ooh. Boy, that right there good, bro. Man, thank y'all for letting us come into your home and enjoying a meal. We appreciate y'all through this COVID, man. We've been just trying to give people a little entertainment and bringing our house into your house and your house into ours. We've enjoyed it, bro. We have really enjoyed it. This tuna, ahi tuna with lemon butter sauce, done. Like I said before, my wife, the camera gonna start tipping.
No, it did not.
Chad, you wrong, bro. My wife hooked on this stuff right here. But that Stella Rosa is really nice. And it's gonna pair well with this tuna. But like I said before, thank y'all, man. We're all blessed to be here. Get them shots if you can. And we appreciate y'all, man.
Chad talking about the doors of the church are now open.
The doors of the church has been open. Yeah. Thank y'all, man, for letting us come into your house. To my brothers on the square, you know I appreciate and love you. Knee to knee, foot to foot. A cable toe will never change. Root to the brothers on Making Side 5. Love y'all, man. Holla at y'all later.